Some of your friends aren't crap. The reality of life is some of your friends aren't crap. Now, I got up pretty early this morning. I'm taking a walk. And I had a little breakfast. And now I'm just going to take a walk. Stuff all in the sand and crazy things. Now I'm going to take a walk and try to get my head clear and figure out what I want to do for the rest of the day, because I'm trying to make the most out of this vacation. And I don't come down to the beach too much, so when I do get an opportunity to get down here, I like to do as much as I can. And I'm up pretty early anyway, because I don't like to sleep late a lot of times. But today I want to start off by saying to you folks that some of your friends aren't crap. And you fail to realize that. You just really fail to see that the people in your life are probably part of the reason why your life is not going the way that you planned or expected. Some of your friends may have criminal records, and we're not going to judge anyone on those merits, because people make mistakes. But if your friends are still engaging in the same activities that gave them a criminal record, then you're just waiting to get yours, right? Because if you don't have one, it's only a matter of time before you'll have one. And that's what I mean by your friends aren't crap. Some of your friends at work will backstab you if you get that promotion on the job and they're not happy for you because they wanted it. But in some cases, they don't even fucking deserve that opportunity. Now, in most cases in the real world, we see nepotist ideals, and most people get these jobs if they're related or they have connections. It's not really about what you know, it's who you know. And I said that. But, and for those rare cases where there's hard work involved and some good empathic boss or something promotes you properly and decently, then you'll have these envious friends who aren't crap. And they'll treat you and they'll turn a certain way. They'll treat you like crap and they'll turn on you simply because you have a success or some positive thing has happened in your life, and instead of cheering or being your cheerleader, they want to see you destroyed, or they want to see it taken from you. So if you're going to hang around people who want to continuously bring you down, then why waste your time doing that? You can do bad by yourself. So today, it's important for you to understand these friends. It's important for you to know why and vet your circles. That's why I always talk about vetting your circles, because I want you guys to understand that, trust is everything in your life. And if you can't be around close people that you can actually trust, then you don't need them in your life, because they're only there to smile in your face, right? But want to take your place. And they will backstab you. They will. And they'll come like a thief in the night with this behavior. You'll turn around and they'll be someone completely different. You could have known these people for years, but they were just waiting to exploit you somehow. Right? Narcissistic friends. Some of them are severely petty and jealous, and that's why they aren't crap. Now, a few years ago, I had a good friend of mine renege on a business deal that we made, and I paid him some money and he didn't honor that. He took my money and he never produced any of the goods that he was supposed to have produced. But yet, to this very day, we're not friends anymore. And this guy just, out of the blue, just stopped speaking. And, I saw him at an engagement and, I addressed him and he just didn't speak to me. Now, I wasn't upset about that, but I was more annoyed at the fact that this person would have the freaking gall to have a problem with me. And they took my money, right? I trusted them. See, that's what I'm talking about. When I talk to you people about why I don't like people, I'm trying to give you a concrete reason in my understanding about people. And when I give people a chance all the time, it's not something that I'm trying to, that I'm pushing them to do. These people are already planning this. And most of the time I'm able to see it. But like I said, I'm human too. I'm not perfect, so I'll make mistakes and I'll choose these people. But that's why I'm very careful about who I have in my immediate circle, because it means everything to me. My safety and comfort means everything to me. So guy, to that person I'm talking to out there, you were wrong for your actions. And most people, most people who are negatively grounded will never take responsibility for their actions, right? Not to necessarily label them a narcissist, but you are practicing narcissistic-like behavior, in case you don't know that. And if it doesn't matter to you, then that's all the reason why I can make this argument. So you're a bad guy right now. And we probably will never do business again, and I'm fine with that, like I said. But you guys have friends who are not crap. I remember being in high school. I remember having friends who may have liked your girlfriend, and they will be close to you just so they can try to get around your girlfriend. Now, the problem with that is, in some cases, both people are bad, the girlfriend and your friend, and they'll have sex or they'll do something behind your back, and that'll be devastating to you, and you'll probably live with that for years. I've known people that this happened to. I'm sure many of you have had this happen to you in your youth, right? Tell me if you're friends with that person to this day. Tell me that if you saw that person at a reunion, the first thing you would think about is that trauma that they inflicted on you. You wouldn't think about any of the good times, right? Because you're human, and your brain will record that trauma as a means of protecting you for future situations, and so you can survive. Your body is doing that for you. So these people never turn out good in our lives because they're not crap. If you can't trust your girlfriend, she's not crap. If you can't trust any of your friends around your girlfriend, she's not crap. And that's why you don't want to do that. You don't even want to leave room for immature behavior, but you should be able to do that, because in the ideal world, you should be able to trust the person that you love. And I did a video, I think earlier this morning before I had my coffee, about that very thing. In love, when you're meeting someone, about why that's important in a relationship. Any type of relationship you're in, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship or anything, right? If you don't have all your cards on the table and you don't know what you're dealing, then you're not really in the game. You get it? And that's as simple as that comes. I don't like people for many reasons. I don't trust people much. And that's only because whenever I get a working example, it's always applied to me. And I can bring people in my life and watch them, self-destruct, or watch them try to harm me or take from me or my family members. So it's important for me to keep these people out, and you should do the same. I'm tired of these low dysfunctional people. How come you low dysfunctional people don't hang in your own groups? You do, but when you want to do bigger things, you always come around better people, and you want to take and hurt from them because they have something to offer. See, the people like yourselves, they don't have shit to offer. It's a bunch of lowlifes. All of you guys are looking to harm and pillage each other, And that's what you guys do because you're not worth anything. But when you meet people who have good characteristics, then you seek to exploit those people, But I've seen this so many times. People that look you in your face and not speak, or people that act like you're their worst enemy and you've never done anything but help them. You know, you get them a job and then they go backstab you to the boss and try to get you fired from the job you got them. And this is what people do. They were merely waiting. You may have known these people for years and they were merely waiting for an opportunity, like I say, to do what they're going to do to you. And you just give them room to do it because you're not suspecting, and you have to be suspecting. You know, to anyone going forward, to anyone that I may know, whether I'm doing business with you or if I'm just a mutual associate, if you disrespect me and you callously do that, and I know that you put effort into trying to disenfranchise my feelings, then you know what? You can kiss off. I don't need you people in my life. That's what I'm out here talking about, because I've come to this realization this morning. You know, I'm away from you fuckers. I'm not around there. When I get back from vacation, I don't want to see too many more of you low-life fuckers. You know? And I'm just going to deal appropriately with the people that they're going to do to have the best outcome for my peace of mind. Not just any old person, right? And I wasn't dealing like that, but like I said, you know, I'm doing business with people who have ulterior motives. And I don't know, you know, what's going on with that. So in order for me to protect myself, I just have to be prepared. You know? So that's what I want you. I mean, you know, let's bring this home for a minute. Let's sum this up. If you're gonna have a friend or friends, make sure they're your real friends. If you're gonna date someone and you're gonna be romantically involved with someone and be in love, make sure that person is truly the person that they say they are, because you're gonna get hurt in the end. And this is only for your protection. This is only for you to have a better life. That's why I'm telling you guys. You know, for some reason, I see people behave in ways that are just crazy. That makes me believe that the world is crazy, because I know too many people like this. You know, I don't owe you guys anything. So after today, you can fuck off. If you're someone who's so jealous and petty, and we're all grown men, and you're 50 years old and you're acting like a fucking child because you're jealous of me or something for whatever reason, get a fucking life. You know? I'm serious. Get a fucking life. I'm not doing business with assholes anymore. I'm done with this. You know, I've just come to the understanding of that this morning, right? And I don't know how many blocks I am from my freaking hotel room. I'm just walking and walking. Jeez. But get back on the boardwalk. So yeah, to sum that up, I want you guys to make sure you know who you're dealing with at all times. And that comes down to whether you're talking about romantic relationships, friendships, right? Or any type of interpersonal connection you're going to have that puts you in a vulnerable place. You know? Look into these people. You know? If you know that you're not the type of person who's going to turn on someone, then only surround yourself with like-minded people, and then you will have less of a problem. And that's if you're doing business, because you're not going to have a fruitful business deal if you're dealing with someone like that who's questionable. Look at it. Look at what happened. I'm out of money, right? So, just remember that. I love bad behavior, folks. I don't like bad people. I don't like people I can't trust. I don't like people I can't depend on or confide in when they're saying they're my friends. And I don't like friends who are not worth shit. So if your friends are crap, get rid of them today. You guys like the video, share them, and subscribe. I'm going to try to get back to my room. I think I'm at least 10 blocks away from my room or more. And I'm just going to get on back down here. So, you folks have a great day. And we'll talk soon. Take care.